So we have this Bitcoin, and this is near about 4:30 in London. So we can see that on 15 minutes time frame, the market is bearish. It's red here on what are trends and also what are wave. Everything seems like bearish, which means that market is downtrending. So we should follow the trend to the downside. Now that is 15 minutes, so we'll have to go to smaller time frame to be able to see what is going on, where is the opportunity. So if I go to smaller time frames to look for an opportunity such as M2, M3, M5, and see what can happen. Well, here the market is like kind of like creating a support at the moment, but if this is broken, then it is going to go and fall down even further. So this is the support line here, which we will wait for the market to break, and then we will take an entry. Now this support can be very aggressive breakout, so we may not get an immediate entry. And in terms of other time frames, let me was first mark that support here, so as to see it is already trying to break through that. So we should prepare for an entry. As I said, if it is heavy downtrending, then we may not be able to enter at the right time, but it's fine, right? We may still have potential opportunity to jump in and make some profit. This is the profit target on this time frame. It's a very small profit target here. However, if I go to higher time frame or any other time frame, I should be able to find further profit targets. So here on this time frame here, we can see that the market is also bearish, and it's a downtrend. So again, everything seems to be downtrending or bearish. So what is the profit target here? On M3, I'm waiting for the market to give me this breakout that I'm expecting to the downside. Let's wait. Okay, the breakout is coming now. The momentum is looking good. It has not broken the previous low. Now it has broken the previous low. I'll try to get in, but you see it is already reaching the profit target here. The TP1 is kind of already hit. You see the white dot just left. Okay, but I know that this can actually go even further than this has already hit this TP1 on this time frame. But we can still get in there because there can be multiple targets below this based on the 15 minutes multi-time frame analysis that we did. So I'm going to enter here. Okay, and I'm entering with two lots because this is just a scalp and this is a smaller account here. And by the way, if you and this is the TP1 that we can look for, and that is a bigger profit target. Okay, we should look at the other time frames as well to find further TPs. Which, by the way, how do we find these TPs? Is by looking at these white dots where the market has not been, but it can come to. So this is another one. This is a very good one. Which can give us very good potential, very good profit target. Now, and this is the profit target that we're gonna look for, and the stop loss is gonna be just above this candle or any of these water wave or anything like that because they can act as resistance as well. So this is where we have entered. Okay, by the way, if you are wondering which broker it is, you can find the link to this broker in the description of this video. This is a very good broker. This is Exness, and the BTC, Bitcoin and crypto trading, and in fact other trading, other markets are also really good here. So this is the target that we can see on other time frames as well. It lines up very nicely. There are other white dots, but let's target this one because we already missed the TP1. So we just target this one. This is going to give us very good reward to risk ratio anyway. So I'm just going to look for movement into this. If I come to this time frame here, which is higher time frame, there is another TP which is far below this. Sorry, this is the same TP which is far below, but there is another one which I'm going to show you in a bit. So all these white dots, they can act as TPs. Ideally, you should find the TPs on the time frame that you're trading or on the higher time frame. Okay, but you are also allowed to find intermediate TPs just like to have like either partial profits, or you can use those TPs as soon as the market reaches them. You can use those TPs to trail your stop losses. So let's see how it goes with this trade. Okay, this is momentum is looking really, really good. This is what we have been expecting. Okay, we are about to reach this 15 minutes profit target, so that will be considered as intermediate. That is, we will consider that as a TP1, and the previous one we'll consider as TP2. Okay, so we are already in a good profit here at the moment. So what I'm going to do is, as soon as the market hits TP1, I'm going to close half of my position, and I will move my stop loss to either break even or even further than that. So let's see if it hits TP1 or not. I'm just going to adjust my window so that you can see the position running here. I should have done that to begin with. In the next videos, because these are like very starting videos, so I'm gonna like get better at this, and I will start doing it properly. But here is the position that is running at the moment. By the way, this is MT5 on Exchange Broker. I'm gonna put some annotations here. Oh, TP1 just hit. Um, and this is TP2. Let me first quickly take the half of the position. By the way, in the upcoming versions, I'm going to automate this, or you can, if you already have some like a tool or EA which can automate this, you're most welcome to use that. So I've closed half of the position, and my SL is still there because I want to see how the market reacts around this TP1, and based on that, I will be able to see if I want to move the stop loss. See, premature break even is always a bad thing, because the market makers, or in market in general, what it does, it goes up or down to entry point and collects the break even people, and then starts to go in the anticipated direction anyway. So now I'm thinking, I'm planning to move my SL. Okay, so I've just moved my SL to break even because I can see that market has reacted to TP1, but it has not reacted in a very bullish way, which means that there is still a potential that market may come down to TP2. Now, even if it does not come down to TP2, even if it starts to move towards TP2, I can move my SL to TP1, and I will still be able to lock in some profits. So that is my plan. So far, I've already collected half of it, which is approximately $150 or something on this, which was easy, a few minutes. So let's see how it goes. Market is now reacting to it and it is creating a little bullish candle. I'm already at break even, so if break even hits, it's we are fine. We have already made the money. This is how the scalping goes, and we cannot control the market anyway. So now, if the market continues to go down, because it has already showed me a little bullish movement, which means that if the market continues to go down a little bit, I'll be moving my stop loss to TP1 and lock in the profits. Uh, another reason, in other words, because it showed me that it can have a little bullish movement around here, it means like, it is better to lock in some profits as well. So just waiting. And we can see the market has started to move towards TP2 again. So this means I'm going to plan to move my SL to TP1 so that we can lock in some profits here. And that should lock in some some more profits apart from the partial that we have already collected. We can see that market has started to move towards TP2 and the momentum is looking good. So as per plan, I'm gonna move. This night, I'm gonna move my SL to TP1 now, and I've locked in the profits because I can expect that market is going to move upwards. It is showing some signs of bullish moment. So this is what it is. And I may close this trade manually if the market starts to go up, or I can just let it hit my SL because the profits are already locked. Right, looking good. Uh, it's gone. Right, so basically, right, it has hit my stop loss, and which was basically